So guys, in this video we will learn how to drop the null values. So assume we have a table where some values are null. Okay, so we want to drop all the rows where there is a null value. Okay, so in that case we will use this DropNA method. Okay, you can obviously search that in Google. You can obviously go into the Python Pandas documentation and take the code from there. We will do that in this video. So just search drop null rows pandas. Okay, that's it. Now you will see this first option, pandas.pydata.org, and this is the pandas official documentation, and we will just select this one just to create a data frame. So yeah, now if I print df, you can see that this is the table. Okay, this is the table and it contains null over here as well as over here, right? So only this first row has no null value. Okay, so if I just write df dot drop na, this is the method. Okay, drop na, this will drop all the null values, and if I run it, you can see it is only printing this one index row. Okay, so yeah, in this way you can drop any null values. But there are some more things which you can do with DropNA. So if you go into this documentation, you can see that we can obviously set the axis. 0 means the row and 1 means the columns, and yeah, 0 means the index. Actually in pandas, rows is known as index. Okay, so the second one is how. Okay, we didn't use this till now. So how has these two arguments, any and all. By default it's any. For example, by default it's any. That means that if any row contains null value, it will drop that full row. Okay, but if you set it all, that means if all the columns in a particular row has null value, then only it will drop the row, otherwise it will not drop the row. So if I just set over here how equals to all, then you can see it printed all the rows. That is because we don't have any particular row which has all the null values. Okay, so if I set it null over here, for example, this toy should be np.nan, and as well as over here I'll just delete this one, np.nan. okay, great. Now if I run it, you can see this toy column has null values, right? So if I run it, it will not remove that one because we are by default set with axis equals to 0. That will check the rows only. So we have to set axis equals to 1. Okay, axis equals to 1. Okay, now if I run it, you can see that the toy column has been removed. Okay, in this way you can use this how option. Then we have this thresh. Okay, thresh actually means it actually takes integer numbers, so 1 2 3 and so on, and it means that the minimum amount of null values, if assume you set thresh equals to 2, that means that if that particular row has at least 2 null values, then it will remove that full row. Okay, we didn't set all and any. It will mean we can customize the number of column which should be null. Okay, similarly we have this in place and all, so we will learn about that. So that's it for this video. Okay.